If you're looking for some easy and cheap ways to keep your cat entertained or are in the mood for some heartwarming stories, then we have the show for you. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good afternoon and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. We have so many absolutely adorable pets for you today, including this little baby who is worth her weight in gold. We're going to introduce you to Silver here in just a second. And no matter what time of year it is, AHS always has adorable cats and kittens. That's no exception for today's Pets on Parade. We'll introduce you to Toka the Torby in just a few minutes. And were you able to make it out to the Phoenix Botanical Garden last week for Dog's Day in the Garden? We hope so. Brett here said it was a dog day morning at the garden, and it was good to support the Humane Society, and that all three of their little pups, Wayne, May, and Fiona right there, loved being there. Special thanks to Desert Botanical Gardens for hosting everyone and for their continued support of AHS. And it's time to meet my sweet little co-host. This is 13-week-old, is named Miss Annie Abernathy. As you can tell, she is a fashionista. She's playing with my earrings right now. This adorable tabby was found abandoned in front of a fire station and picked up by one of our EAMTs. She was found to have a bloated belly and some nodules on her body. She went into foster hero Hope's home, where she received lots of love and care for about a month. Now this little kitty cat is as healthy as can be. If you're looking for a sweetie pie who is sure to be a great accessory while playing with your accessories, Miss Annie Abernathy is the girl for you. And our first pup of the show is another sweet girl who is said to not have a single mean bone in her body. Elisa, I think we definitely saw that early in the bump.
Yeah, this is Silver. She came to us through our field department. One of our EAMTs went out and spoke to her owners. Miss Silver here, believe it or not, even though she's a big baby, she had 8 puppies of her very own. All of them were sick, including Silver, and our EAMTs gave the people a choice to either surrender the animals willingly over to us so that they could get the medical care that they needed, or that we were going to have to confiscate them and contact Phoenix PD. So luckily the person was able to reason with us and did surrender Silver and her 8 sweet puppies, and then we brought them back to the Second Chance Animal Hospital. They got the medical care that they needed, and luckily one of our foster heroes, Gail, stepped up for the whole family. Now there's a true hero. Silver here has been a mom to 8 puppies. The little shepherd mixed puppies have already all been adopted, and so it's Silver's turn now to be the baby and get adopted. She's a great size, as you can see. She's about 48 pounds, really playful, spunky little dog. She is wonderfully affectionate. She, like a shepherd, gets a little excited when she sees other dogs and new people, but just give her a moment, slow intro. She did have another dog in her foster home. So come down and meet her and bring your dogs with us so that you can make sure that the 2 of them are fast friends before you take her home.
Oh my goodness, so cute. Thank you so much, Lisa. And last weekend, the Arizona Humane Society reunited U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Miranda Douglas with her pups, Nacho and Lady, after 6 months of deployment overseas. While she was deployed, AHS Foster Heroes cared for her pups as if they were their own through our Project Active Duty program that is free for service members. As you can see, it was a joyous occasion for everyone, and we are so thankful for both Miranda's service and our dedicated foster heroes who continue to do everything in their power to help our pets. If you'd like to learn more about this great program, make sure to visit azhumane.org/foster. And now we have a beautiful Torby whose name means etc. in Japanese. And she's like super cute and etc. Bree.
Toka here is probably the most relaxed cat I've ever handled in the studio. We've got lots of animals in the studio right now, and she is just having a good time. She keeps headbutting me. She's got a little bit of an elevator butt. I bet many cat pet parents know what that is. But she is a complete sweetheart. She was found outside without any other cats but her sibling. And Good Samaritans went ahead and took care of her in place. They visited our website, which is azhumane.org/found-kittens, and they got the resources they needed to help care for her until she was old enough to come in, get spayed. And as you can see, she is really relaxed. She's about 6 months old, and she's ready to go into home if I don't scoop her up and just take her with me right now. But she's wonderful.
Oh my gosh, wonderful indeed. I don't think she's going to get off of that table. We might just have to have her for the rest of the show. Thank you so much, Bree. And Rocksteady may look like your typical sassy house cat, but this 6-year-old guy is all about taking it slow and steady. He is a shy, reserved fellow who shows off his amazing personality to those who allow him to take his time. It is 100% worth the wait. The handsome long-haired boy was rescued back in the beginning of December along with 15 other kitties in his home when his owner's health unfortunately declined. Rocksteady is currently in our safe foster but is hoping to meet you today. Make sure to call our alternative placement department if you'd like to set up a meet and greet with this deserving feline. And our next cutie is looking for his very own Windy Peppercorn. Please introduce us to Squints, Perry.
Well, this little doggy right here, named after the character in the movie, the baseball movie, Sandlot. So little Squints here actually came to us as an injured stray, was hit by a car and found its way to an emergency animal clinic, who then transferred little Squints here to the Arizona Humane Society, our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital. And we got him into our hospital and looked him over, and thankfully we did some radiographs on him. He didn't have any broken bones, which when you get a little Chihuahua against a big car, that's usually not the case here. But it was just soft tissue injury, some trauma. And then we also discovered that little Squints here has a heart murmur, which is not a very rare little affliction with dogs. It's actually fairly common, and they come in all grades. And usually most dogs with heart murmurs go on to live a normal life without any meds, and I think that's the case with Squint right here. He's not on any meds for it. But if you do adopt him, just when you do go in for your annual checkup and his vaccinations, just have them check on that. He is a very cute little guy, as you can see. He's just been very, very observant here in the studio. He likes to be held. He walks around very peppy. So he's a very cute little guy. He likes his treats too, and he likes little blankets and takes naps. So come on down and get the little Squints.
Right on cue, he was like, yes, I'm chill. I will get those belly rubs. Thank you so much, Perry. And Sweet Marble here is sure to make a great addition to any home, Lisa.
Yeah, Marble's 4 months old, so at a great age. She's already got a great immune system thanks to our foster hero, Jim. She came in with a little bit of crusty eyes and some eye discharge, so she went home with one of our foster heroes, which allows them to learn the ropes. Instead of just living in a kennel while they're not feeling well, Jim took her home and raised her in his house, followed the directions of our veterinarians, and look, he returns a happy, healthy kitty that is ready for adoption. She's about 3 to 4 pounds now, and she's great with other cats. She's very hand-tamed, loves to be held. She has this cute little horse meow. She sounds nice and quiet. She likes to sit up on your shoulder and just chirp to you in your ear. So please remember that with cats, there's lots of alternatives to declawing. Nails can be trimmed regularly, especially at this age. If you get a kitten home, take it slow and start touching their pads and feet now. You can get little tiny toenail trimmers like these. Make sure that they are sharp and just watch. Most kitten toenails are clear. You can see they're quick. And there's also cat scratching posts and all kinds of ways, little emery scratchers that you can keep their nails short. So please consider that as an alternative to declawing. Cats really don't like to be declawed. It is an amputation of the first knuckle of their paw. So keep in mind that there are lots of alternatives, and especially at this age, if you get them young, you can train them how to trim their toenails, so that just isn't a problem.
Awesome. Those are great tips. Thank you so much, Lisa and Marble. And make sure to stay tuned. We're going to teach you all about some great ways to keep your little feline friends at home entertained in ways that are easy and cheap with stuff around your house when we get back after the